Good morning, boys and girls of grade 4-9. How are you all doing today? Let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Teacher Shaliq McAlmont, and I will be your math teacher for a few minutes, okay? Alright. Now, during our mathematics class, I will be introducing a new topic. Some of you might be familiar with the topic, and some of you might not be familiar with the topic. However, I need everyone to remain seated and listen to me as I begin saying a poem, okay? The poem goes like this. I have a dog named Numerator and a cow named the Denominator. The dog, the numerator, is always at the top, and the cow, the denominator, is always at the bottom. And this is what we call a fraction. A fraction has a numerator and a denominator. Thank you. Tell me what they have gathered from that short poem. Ezekiel? Yes, the numerator at the top. Anyone else? Shaliq? Let me hear you. Very good, Shaliq. We're doing fraction. Very good. Now today we'll be looking at fraction. And like Ezekiel said, the fraction, the numerator is at the top. Who else can tell me what they've gathered from that short poem? The cow, very good, Kim, very good. The cow, the denominator, is always at the bottom. Okay, fraction is a numerical representation which is used to represent a part of a whole. Alright, let me break it down now. It says it's actually a number which is used to represent a part of a whole. So the fraction is a number which is used to represent the part of a whole. Take for example, okay? Okay, now I have few examples here, alright? Good. But before we go to these one on the board, let's look at here. I have a pizza in my hands, okay? Alright, good. Now if I have an whole pizza here and I divide it into 4 equal parts or 4 pieces, right? Good. Now the 4 which is going to say how many pieces I have divided all into is the denominator. Now this is something to note. The denominator, it says how many parts the whole has been divided into, okay? Let me go that over again. The denominator states how many parts of the whole, the whole has been divided into. The whole, whether it being a whole pizza, an entire circle, a whole apple, a whole watermelon, whatever the whole be, the denominator states how many parts the whole has been divided into, okay? Alright. Give me an example of a whole. A whole cherry, very good. Alright. And the numerator says how many parts of the whole has been taken away, removed, or shared, okay? Our sum is divided into 4. The denominator, sorry, thank you for correcting me, Thompson. The denominator being the 4. Alright. And the numerator, how many pieces from the numerator? Remember we said that the numerator is the amount being taken away from the whole. So how many pieces would be the numerator? 2. Very good. 2 pieces. Alright. Numerator of this circle or this fraction here. This circle, matter of fact. 8. Okay. Okay, how many pieces of this 8 circle do you want to be shared? Alright, you're saying Okay, 5 piece has been shared. Okay, so numerator. The numerator is the 5. Okay. Okay, let's look at this fraction here. This fraction here has already been written out. So now we have to say what is the numerator and what is the denominator on the square here. Now, look here. This, the 4, what this represent? The 4, what does it represent? Let me hear you. Shari? Very good. The amount the whole is divided into. So let's count to see if this whole is actually divided into 4 pieces. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the denominator is 4 because the square or the whole is divided into 4. Now we have here at the top 2. The numerator being 2. So let's shade or let's take away or let's give with 2 pieces of the square to see if we will get this fraction here. Which 2 pieces? Come on, Tyrese. You come and do it for me. Alright. Tyrese, shade this piece here. Andrew, you want to shade the other piece? Come on. Okay, Andrew, shade this piece here. So let's count to see how many pieces is now remaining and how many pieces has been taken away. 1, 2 pieces has been taken away, okay? Alright, very good. Now try to create and color a fraction of our whole. Okay, we're going to draw whatever whole you want to share. And then we're going to color it to show the parts. We're going to color to show the numerator. And then we're going to write the fraction, okay? Alright. Let me begin with you, Tyrese. What you want to draw? A whole what? He's saying a circle, a whole circle, okay. And how many pieces do you want this circle to be divided into? How many pieces? 4 pieces? Okay. We're dividing it here, right? We use the color blue to show how many pieces it has been divided into, okay? And now, what is the denominator? How many pieces have we divided this circle into? Chris, 4 pieces. And we use the blue, right? We color with the blue to show the 4 pieces. So now we're going to put the denominator as 4. Alright, let's shade how many pieces we want to be shared now. How many pieces you want to be shared? 1 piece is only? Okay. Now let's color with the red. Let's shade with the red here. Good. So we have colored only one of the 4 pieces into the color red. So, what will be the numerator? How much is the numerator? How many pieces have been shared from the whole? 1. Okay. You see? That was easy, right? Someone else. Shari, what would you like to be shared? A triangle, okay. And how many pieces will you be dividing your triangle into? Two pieces. The denominator of this triangle. 2, okay. Why you say 2? Why you say 2, Christine? Very good, because that's the amount the whole is divided into. Give yourself a clap. Very good, boys and girls. Very good. And how many parts would you like to be shared? Only one as well. Okay. Let me shade here. See, we're coloring. Let's color here to show how many parts has been taken away. Good. So, alright. So how many pieces of the 5 would you like to be shared? 3 pieces, okay. Let's count. Is this 3 pieces? No, we have to do another. Okay, let's go. This is 3 pieces, class. How many more should I shade? 1 more, okay. Good. Now we've colored 3 pieces in red. So, what will now be the numerator? The numerator will be 3. Why would the numerator be 3, class? Because that is the amount being taken away. Okay. Do you guys think you can work some activity for me now? Are you sure? Are you positive? Okay. Now it's time for us to move into our group activity, okay? You've been divided into 3 groups. Group A, which is apple. Group B, which is banana. And Group C, which is cherry, okay? Now, Group A, you're going to list the 2 parts of a fraction. What are you going to do? List the 2 parts of a fraction. Okay. Group B, which is the banana group, you're going to draw and label to show different fraction. Just like here, you're going to draw and label to show the different fraction. And Group C, you're going to match the fraction to its respective pictures, okay? Okay. Group A has completed their task by listing the 2 parts of a fraction. Group B have also completed their task by drawing and labeling the fraction. And Group C have completed their task as well by matching the picture to its respective fractions, okay? And this has brought us to the end of today's math session. Let's quickly recap of what today's class was all about. Today's class was about fraction. We define fraction, we list the parts of a fraction, we give example of fraction. Now we said a fraction is a numerical representation which represents a part of a whole. We said a fraction has 2 parts, the numerator and the denominator. Very good, Brandon. Okay. Do enjoy the rest of your day.